Welcome back everyone to Crusader Kings 2 the Game of Thrones mod as Queen Sarya Lannister. We're still wearing our glorious Valyrian steel armor, although we're not quite a fighter. Our dual skill is high, 7.7. Pretty good actually. We're just a poor fighter. I don't think we're going to face the dragon, because I think the only dragon we could face would be Balerion. And while he is causing some problems, I don't know if we're ready. Our mother was a Targaryen, so we certainly have some Dragon Rider blood in us. And, you know, with Valyrian Steel, we have a better chance at taming one, but I just don't think we're necessarily the character to do that. We're more deceitful, we wouldn't outright do it, and we're also content. I don't think we need to be a Dragon Rider just yet. But I've been looking for suitable marriage candidates, and I think I found one. He's in our court. His name is Vermon. He is of the Valyrian religion, which doesn't matter to us that much. But he's a dragon rider. He's a giant of a man. He's a pretty good fighter as well. And he is the dragon rider of Rune, a dragon that I personally like a lot because it's a strong dragon, but also obedient and affectionate. So the taming chance, and well, with being maimed, the taming chance is even higher. And that's really cool because, well, that actually, I think that is a dragon I could actually tame. So maybe we want to try and get this one, but maybe more importantly, Vermon has a dragon egg himself, and if we go ahead and marry him now, it's likely he's gonna gift this dragon egg to us, and so we could hatch a dragon, and well, maybe even more importantly, if you have a dragon egg, you can actually visit these places of dragon lore, and they increase your chances of hatching or taming dragons significantly. So that's what I want to do. I know that we might inherit the dragon egg anyways, but I don't really want to wait for that, honestly. So yeah, let's go ahead. We could seduce him, and I mean, I might, but I think we're just going to go ahead and marry him outright. Actually, yeah, matrilineal, of course. We'd lose 400 prestige for that, which I think is fine. Now, do I want to marry him? Actually, you know what? Let's seduce him first. Let's seduce him first and see if he wants to give us a dragon egg anyways. And then we'll see what happens. I also decided to disband our garrison, or our household guard, because I wanted Sir Harry's to become a member of our Kingsguard, but so far I haven't gotten any pop-ups about anything. I hope that they will resume. Oh, there it is. Okay, now bring me the greatest knights in all the realm. If I click this, I don't know what it does. I wish I could, you know, manually add him to the Kingsguard, but apparently that's not possible. Bring me the greatest knights in all the realm. So we've got Sir John of Lion's Rest. He's quite a formidable fighter. Sir Jaden of Darkdell. Not of any great houses. He's a duelist, though. Diligent, brave. And Sir Bors Yonwood. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna go with Sir Bors Yonwood. I asked you guys who I should pick. The problem is I don't think I can really pick anyone. I was hoping that I could just, you know, go up to people and ask them, you know, ask for Kingsguard, ask to join Kingsguard. I know this was possible in previous versions of the game, and maybe it just doesn't work because we don't have any members of the Kingsguard right now. So once I select the load commander, I think we might be able to do it. So I guess we'll go with Sir Bors Yonwood. He is, you know, amongst the best fighters with a dual skill of 9, and he is of a honorable house, or of a noble house. So I think he's the one we'll pick, if he accepts, of course. Sir Bors Yonwood, step forward, and nah, they're all refusing. We've had 2 people refuse our Kingsguard so far. That is actually kind of annoying. That's actually kind of annoying indeed. Oh well. We could command to end wars. Don't think I will do that. We built a new building in Brightwall. But yeah, vacancy has become available. Let's show me the greatest knights in all the realms. Sir Jaden again, Sir Cedric Batley, and Sir Manfred Yarwick. Now he's a Westerman. Maybe a Westerman will be... Ah, there's another Westerman. Cedric Batley. He's a cruel man. He's brave. He's... Yeah, I mean, he is... apparently... He's of a lordly house, is he? Not really. Okay. How about Manfred Yarwick? How's Yarwick at least rules Oxcross? That's close enough. It's actually really freaking close to the Castle Rock here. Okay, I guess I'll ask you, Manfred Yarwick. Alright. Sir Manfred Yarwick, step forward. And, okay, so Lord Commander Manfred Yarwick Niels, I would be the highest honor to serve in your Kingsguard. Okay, so he accepted. So we've got a Westerman in the Kingsguard. I think that's okay. I think that is good enough. Now, I do wonder if I can now ask people to join my Kingsguard directly. Yes. Okay, now you can appoint people to the Kingsguard. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll see what he says. And it will be the highest honor to serve. Awesome. Okay, so we have Sir Harry's. And I'm not sure if I should raise him. Okay, I don't think I can raise him to nobility anymore. Good. So Sir Harry's, I'm sad a little bit, and I'm sorry that I couldn't. Oh, now you want to marry. Ugh. Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't make you Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. It simply wasn't possible. But I think a Yarwick is fine. Okay, so we've got a few people in our Kingsguard too now, and I thought some carefully placed words where they could easily be overheard by notorious gossips would be more effective than a love letter. Well, Vermin clearly got the message, for he has started rumors of his own about me. Okay, so the chase is ended. We could seduce him again, or add him to the Kingsguard. You know what? We'll just marry him. Or we'll simply marry him because I want that egg, I think. Yeah. So we're married, matrilinear, and he might give him his egg. Well, his dragon egg anyway. And I think we'll try and seduce our King's Justice, because he's a genius. Although we're not exactly lustful. Is there a need to do that? Maybe not. No, I will not do that, actually. I'll stop seduction. Yeah, we'll actually not seduce any more people, because I don't really see it why we would do this. I picked it because I didn't find any suitable candidates, but, you know, now we're married, so I think it's fine. Okay, I guess we'll try and have a son, just so that the realm is secure, and yeah, we will not accept your messages. Okay, so we could add a few more people to the Kingsguard. I have already been searching for people. Assault Cliff, 16-year-old. Now, let me see how old he is. Wow, 8 dual skill. The Green Locust. I could appoint him to the Kingsguard, but don't think I want... He's a Skagosi. Huh, interesting. A Valentine. I think I'm going to stick to Westerman. Dennis Batley. Alright, we'll ask you, appoint you to the Kingsguard if you want. I appreciate your offer. Nope, he does not want to be a Kingsguard. Okay, so I'll be looking for people to join the Kingsguard, and once we have a full set of 7 knights, I'll cut right back. I have found my Kingsguard. 7 white knights have joined us in Castle Rock, and I would like to present them to you right now. So we have a Lord Commander, Sir Manfred Yarwick. So Yarwick is a Westerman house. The Yarwicks rule over Oxcross. I'm not sure if they rule over any other things. No, I think this is the main line that is ruling Oxcross. Yeah, Lord Timus is the treasurer of Sarsfield, and obviously Lady Miria is one of a very interesting character. Many of you have pointed out in the comment section. She is of an Ironborn house, but she's of Salt Dornish culture, and she rules the High Lordship of Sarsfield. And more importantly, she's actually on the High Council. She's High Almoner and Master of Whispers, and she's been regent for us for a short time. So very interesting woman indeed. And one of her vassals, the Lord of Oxcross, is well, he's not doing anything particularly, but his relative is now our Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. Very fitting, I think. After all, this is not the Iron Throne, you know, founded here around King's Landing, but it's the Iron Throne that was established by the Lions of Castle Rock. Now, the second in the Kingsguard, you already know, is Sir Harry's. He's the Castellan of the Kingsguard. That's very nice. I think that's a really good position for him. He does deserve it. He was lowborn, or he is the first lowborn to join, but he was our commander or captain of the Household Guard for a long time, so he certainly deserves this spot as well. He is the weakest fighter, and I think the oldest of our Kingsguard, but he simply deserves this place. He's an honorable man, so yeah, that's really cool. He's also of the West, so 2 Westermen. Then we have, I'm not sure in which order I added these people, so we'll just go with those. We have Sir John Charamore. This is another Westerman noble house, and he has dual skill of 8, which is pretty decent, just like our Lord Commander, Brave Man. So yeah, good to have him. He is not anything yet, but he'll probably get Master Arms or anything like that. We've got Sir Tywalt of Bull's Head, another Westerman. He's strong, he's also honorable, he's been through a lot, and his dual skill is 8, which is also, yeah, this is just as good as the other two Knights of the Kingsguard. Then we've got Sir Jonath Waters. That's the first non-Westerman that we have. He is a bastard of House Botherwell. House Botherwell being the Lord Paramount house of the Trident. So that's a pretty prestigious house, even though he's just a bastard. He's a duelist, he's brave, and all kinds of other things. He is, I think, one of our best Kingsguard with a dual skill of 10. And he has won several tournaments, so he certainly is really good. Then we have got Sir Florian, another Westerman, an ambitious man, ambitious knight, a formidable fighter, and yet his dual skill's only at 8. That's still pretty good. And then last but not least, we've got Sir Harold, a Richman, who is very strong and who's won several tournaments as well, and his dual skill is 9. So he is the second strongest Kingsguard that we have. So we've got our strongest Kingsguard is a Riverman, our second strongest of the Reach, and then everyone else is a little bit weaker, but they're all Westermen. So this is our Kingsguard. I think this is really, really cool. We've got a few important names with House Yarwick and House Botherwell, and then most of them are relatively unknown, but I think that's okay. We rather went for strength instead of prestige with the Kingsguard. But yeah, so we'll move forward. Chermore is furious that his nephew joined the Kingsguard. Interesting, so he's upset. There's a few other people upset, but you know what? That is not really of my concern. We need to be protected. That's the most important thing of all. Now, one other thing that I should definitely need to do, or that we definitely need to do, is kill the man who killed our father in personal combat. That's important. And we still kind of need to get a baby. We need to make a baby with this guy because we want the dragon and we want the dragon egg. That would be quite important. Now, my vassal, Staffar Greyjoy, has requested that Pike will be... No. You will not be... you will not get control over Pike. I just don't trust him that much. So we'll keep Pike under our control as long as possible. Now, Elric, as a member of the royal family, should be protected. Certainly not. Certainly not. The Kingsguard will protect the Queen. Yeah, I don't think he will be protected. He's not... I don't want him. Certainly not. I mean, I could protect my aunt, maybe, but no. No. All the Kingsguard shall protect me. Now, Master Grants of Lockport. Lockport. Now, that is probably... I think that's probably a good idea. I'm not sure where exactly we've got Lockport. It might be here. No. Stagsfield. Where could Lockport be? Could be anywhere in the Stormlands. Maybe this? No, that's West Point. Okay, well, it's going to be difficult to find out. Oh, I guess I could just click on you, right? City of Lockport is here. And that is on the... my kinsman's control. You know what? Fine. Yeah. Lord Paramount Tyrell, if an agreement is reached, 300 will be due to Lord Paramount Tyrell as a recompense. Interesting. Alright, cool. We'll accept that. I commanded. And do we need to pay him money now? Or what? That's kind of interesting. Wow, he really dislikes me. Female heir, title claimant, pretender to the 7 kingdoms, foreign religion. You are the one with the foreign religion. But yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's just a minor incident. Small city that had to change hands. But yeah, so let's quickly go over our council, who... we need a new priest, apparently. That's fine. I guess Willett will be on the council. Now, you can hunt sub-service. I think you can maybe perform some charity. I think that's fine. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy. And, oh, what? Prince Elric seeks to kill us. Are you sure about that? Damn. Okay, he is ending his plot. Well, I would have loved to... Well, I'm certainly glad I didn't send a Kingsguard to protect him. And that's for sure. And... Sure. Yeah, you'll be commanded to end your wars, but I don't think it's gonna do much. Oh, wait, he fought someone? Oh, I ended... that was bad. I should have sided with you. I was reading that wrong. I could send you a gift to make you happy again. Alright, yeah, that was my bad. Anyway, let's stop asking me things, please. I have other things to deal with. So, I guess I pray for wisdom. Sure, yeah. I mean, we're still a young queen. We have a king who doesn't really like us that much. We married him mostly because we want his dragon egg. And, yeah, we're not very happy with that marriage. I could maybe make him Master of Hunt. Maybe that will make him a little bit happier. I don't know. And Lady Paramount Leah has declared war for new rule of Harlaw. Interesting. So, she really doesn't like this guy, who is fighting the Stormlands and Lord Lancelot Pike. Maybe he wants to get Harlaw. That's possible. We'll have to see. But, so yeah, we own some estates here in the Summer Islands. We have Orange Exile. We've got Cone Forest, Lotus Point, Lotus Valley, and Last Lament. That's kind of interesting. That was all conquered by Tyrosh, if I'm not mistaken. Then we obviously own Tyrosh itself with the Disputed Lands. Well, many of the Disputed Lands anyway. Dawn is ruled by a Lannister. So basically, we've got two Lannister Lord Paramounts. One in Tyrosh, right here. Lum, who is now a Drowned God. And then we've got Lord Paramount Polliver, who is ruling in Dawn. Reach is ruled by Richard the Black of House Florent, which I think is kind of cool. We had House Willem rule there for a while, but, you know, it's cool to see them here. Actually, one thing that people have been asking is, do the Gardeners still exist? And I actually don't know. They do. There's still 8 people. They apparently also hold lands. Or they did, anyway. Of the Mandafort. Yeah, I think they've lost their lands now. Can we go to the current head of the dynasty? That will be Alistair Gardner. Alistair Gardner. Where are you? You have still your claims. Interesting. And you are at the Lordship of Somerset. Okay, interesting. But yeah, so we have got House Florent ruling the Reach, as they should, because if House Gardner is to be deposed, House Florent has the next best claim. In the Stormlands, we have House Durrandon still ruling from Storm's End, so that's fine, no changes there. I do wonder, though, is Brightwater Keep ruled by Florent? Yes, it is. Still. The Trident is ruled by House Botherwell, which I think is really, really cool. And they have their 2 lordships here of Atranta, White Walls. That is what it's called, I believe. The castle's called White Walls. And Butterhall as well. Actually, maybe this one is White Walls. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. We've got the Targaryens ruling from Dragonstone. Not really a big kingdom, to be honest. If we have a look at our direct vassals. Yeah, I mean, I could add a few of those to them. Could add a few of... Maybe I should. You know what, I will. I will actually give the Whispers over to House Targaryen here. I said I don't trust them, but maybe I should do this right now. Let me see. I will transfer vassalage of the Whispers. Yes. Good. That will improve his relations a little bit. He's content. He still doesn't like us a lot. Oh, his dual skill's negative, despite having 2 Valyrian steel swords. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then we'll probably give these 2 provinces to, you know, the Targaryens as well. But yeah, so they're ruling over here. We have got House Belmore ruling the Vale after House Arryn has been deposed. They rule Strongsong and the Eyrie, so that's good for them. We've got the Greyjoys ruling from Pebbleton, because Pike is being ruled by House Bradgood, so that's interesting. But the, you know, the Greyjoys are, after all, still the Lord Paramounts of the Iron Islands. And then in the north, we've got House Glover ruling, not from Winterfell, but from Deepwood Motte, but I think that should be fine, although it's possible that the Starks are going to try and take that back. They've got quite a few men on their own, so it's possible they will start a faction. We'll have to see if that actually happens. And the west, of course, is still under our control. I could actually give this out as well, but Nah, we'll hold on to it because we don't have a designated capital other than, well, Castle Rock. Giving this out would just cause problems, so I'll just keep it myself. So yeah, the twists and turns of Ethan's tongue and the white lies he uses to make friends is making my head spin. How can such a young lad be able to lie so well? He's 15. Oh, he's the Mormon hostage that we took. No matter the goal justifies the means, he gains intrigue and deceitful. We are deceitful, so I would say we would educate people in that fashion. But yeah, there's another rebellion. Oh no, this is the battle that we've noticed earlier, right? And Samian Durandon has just usurped Storm's End. Interesting. From Lord Lyra the Holy, she holds the Blackwood Vale. Oh, I see. There was the group of men led by Caesarius Botherwell of the Dornish Marches. She has decided to no longer be the Lady Paramount. I don't know what I think about that, but I guess. I mean, as long as House Durnan still rules, it's not really a problem. Okay, I will try and see if we can maybe get a husband. Well, we can get this man killed and then maybe a kid out of a husband, and I'll be back as soon as that is possible. Well, it certainly didn't take long. We are surely with child. We could obviously ask for Moon Tea, but there's no point doing that. We want to have a son. Dragon riding son would be great to rule the Seven Kingdoms after us. So yeah, we're gonna go for that. I am thinking about taking these lands from Pentos. I'm not very interested in it, but maybe. Okay, and vassal transfer. Do I want to disgruntle him again? Yeah, I kind of want to. I want to have the Stormlands to have this, but apparently, yeah, Lord Tywell, whatever his name is, he's not very interested in giving this up. Anyway, we are pregnant, which is great. It's not like, I mean, it could be that we have a giant son. Other than that, it's very unlikely that our kid is going to have any, well, what is it called? Congenital trait? No. Inheritable traits. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Hopefully it's going to be his son, and he should have even more Dragon Rider blood in him than we do. Okay, so that was it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.